What is up? My name is Killer Keemstar, and this is the BadKidCast, the audio cast that you listen to while you game. We're available on iTunes, Android, and right here on YouTube. This episode of the BadKidCast is brought to you by Mino Tuss. He makes all kinds of Minecraft videos, from solo Let's Plays to tutorials and even snapshot videos. If you enjoy Minecraft, then check out Mino. Now, the spelling of his YouTube channel is Menoetuis. Our second sponsor is from chimpmania.com. Chimpmania is a human-only community that reports on the latest chimp crime. Is somebody fucking with us? Chimpmania.com is a human-only community that reports on the latest chimp crimes. It's a place where you can go and share your chimp stories. And don't forget to check out Chimp Media Radio. Go to chimpmedia.com for lots of laughs. And our third sponsor is toprustservers.com. Toprustservers.com. I play Rust. You play Rust. Great freaking game. If you're looking for a really, really good server to play on, go to toprustservers.com. It's a site that ranks Rust servers by popularity. People can even find and vote for their favorite server or submit their own. Find the best Rust server by going to toprustservers.com. Well, this is going to be a pretty interesting BadKidCast. We recorded it last night with FaZe Rain. Unfortunately, me and Blade just talked so much that poor FaZe Rain couldn't even get a word in. And plus, we had a camera issue, so there's a small segment where there's going to be no video. But it's a good cast. I hope you enjoy it. Let's start the fucking music. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, that music really pumps me up.
Absolutely.
We are here with FaZe Rain. What up, dude?
Hello. How you guys doing?
Good. So, the minute you came on here, when you were in the green room prior to coming on the show, you noticed that we had Tim Hortons.
Yes, I did. It's a Canadian company.
So, where exactly are you located?
Toronto.
Now, I've been to Toronto once in my lifetime. I went there for a wedding. It was my cousin's wedding because he married a girl from Toronto.
Oh, right on.
And when I was at the wedding, it was amazing.
What is Toronto known for? Like, what's their thing?
Well, this is what it was known for. Like, that night when I was there, we left the wedding with my other cousin, and we went to a hookah bar.
Oh.
And like, that was the shit, dude. It was a lot of fun.
I don't really know much about hookah, but isn't it like a tame middle school version of weed? Like,
it's flavored tobacco. Like, everyone just sits around smoking flavored tobacco.
why don't they just smoke weed?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get the whole hookah craze. Everyone that gets those hookah pipes, they use it for weed anyway. Why don't they just use it for weed?
No,
it's like a Middle Eastern thing.
Yeah, it's a Middle Eastern thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to attack the culture, but I just didn't know.
That's fucked up. You're racist, bro.
Yeah, you're racist. Remember we talked about that? Like, oh, you don't fuck dudes. You're a homophobe.
So I know. So I noticed that you tweeted out something about living near Drake's recording studio.
Dude, it's literally 5 minutes away from here. It's Metalworks.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I can walk there in 5 minutes. Apparently, my sister works at a McDonald's like 7 minutes away from here, and like they're like I don't know, a few months ago, him and JB drove by in the drive-thru, and everybody was like freaking out. But apparently, yeah, people like do see him quite often. He was also at a I don't know if you know what it is. You know what Jack Astor's is?
Yeah, would they have him here?
He was there, and then the small square one that's near me, he's there all the time too. So
that's pretty cool. I just seen recently he did like what did he do? He announced the Raptors or something.
Yeah, my stepdad was talking about that today.
What do you mean he announced the Raptors?
He announced the starting lineup for the Raptors.
Oh, that's awesome. I love when stars that come from certain areas or whatever like try to stay there. Like I've heard like Macklemore like tries to be in Seattle as much as possible. That the Bone Thugs and Harmony people are still in Cleveland. Like I like when they stay like. You know, Drake could easily be in like Las Vegas or Miami and just be like, fuck Toronto, but he's there because that's where he's from. So,
I love when people pick on Drake. It's the funniest thing in the world. I don't know why. Drake's never, like, he's never been like, I don't think you can look at him and be like, well, that guy's an asshole.
It's not that he's funny. It's not that he's an asshole. It's just that he's just this type of dude that's so easy to make fun of. Like,
why?
Because it's Drake, man. He sings about like all these like feminine feelings that normally a rapper's not supposed to have, so we clown him for it. Like I like Drake. Don't get me wrong. I like some of Drake's stuff, but some of it's hilarious. Like, have you ever seen the thing like little memes where he like looks at the PlayStation controller and it says X on it on one of the buttons and he starts crying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. His whole like his feminine feeling stuff is fucking funny.
Like what? Like I can't even think of like anything.
I don't know. He talks about
maybe I just don't listen to the lyrics.
He talks about going through his like girl's phone to see if she's cheating and stuff like that. It's just like real feminine, like, and he's like made songs where it's like there's a song called Marvin's Room where literally it's like 4 a.m. drunk conversations with your ex type of thing, and it's just like, dude, you rap about being like a killer and stuff like that, but then you rap be like, I miss her and all this bullshit, and it's fucking hilarious. That's why we make fun of Drake. So there.
That's why
me and the collective us, that is the world. The rest of the world, yes. I'm talking to me representing the rest of the world to you, the alien that is Keemstar.
It's like, that's we.
Keemstar.
So, you're in FaZe. How did you end up like doing this trick-shotting thing?
Like, how did I start trick-shotting?
Yeah, like were you just doing it on your own channel? Did you join some clan? Like, how did it all come about?
I originally started on Halo because I was always like a Halo guy. You know, Halo
Amen.
3, a little bit Halo 2, mostly Halo 3. And my real life friends were into Modern Warfare 2, so that was actually my first Call of Duty. I started off watching like X-Jaws, Sir Blade, you know, stuff like that. And then, you know, I was always a sniper too from Halo 3. I don't know if you know who Campy is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was really into Campy, and you know, I don't know if you know Fragtality and Sticktality. They made like a dual.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was into that type of stuff. And you know, I was doing like 360s here and there on like in like 2010 ish. And you know, I just kind of kept doing it, and like it got bigger and bigger. Joined different teams, and I ended up in FaZe. I was just in Obey before FaZe. With Agony, yeah.
Yeah, Obey.
Yeah, they got quite the heat going on them now.
What's going on with Obey?
I'm not
in the know.
Here's the thing. Agony got kicked out of FaZe for faking clips.
Okay.
Right? It was like staged, like people called him on it. So what he did is he went and made his own like clan and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after he had his own clan, he got busted like faking clips like so many times.
Now, I'm
like,
not really in the trick-shotting thing. What constitutes as faking a clip?
Like this
it
dude,
wasn't even trick-shotting. It was sniper clips too. He just like faked the triple and all that.
like he would edit it to make it look like something happened that didn't happen.
Oh, like edit in hit markers and stuff like that?
Yeah,
I
like
did that too.
he would Photoshop shots. Like,
dude, seriously, when people watch gaming videos, they go CSI Detective on it so much that why would anybody even want to like try to fix something?
so here's the thing. Here's the thing that blows my fucking mind, right? It just hurts my brain when I think about this, right? You have the fake nuke that happens, right? Everyone's going to hate G-Unit forever for that. Like, that motherfucker is uploading GTA videos 5 years later, and people are leaving comments like, fake nuke, bitch. I know it was fake. You're fraud, right? Still to this day. All right. You got Agony faking tricks or faking like gameplays or whatever. People are on his ass, right? People don't like fake gameplay. However, in the FIFA community, 2 like 500K YouTubers will get together and have a fake pink slip match. Did you know about this?
No, I don't even know what a pink slip match is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
So
either, to be honest.
I just learned about this too, right? So I feel like I need to educate us assholes over here in Call of Duty so we can like spread our assholism everywhere.
Inquiring minds want to know about the pink slip match in FIFA, and go.
Basically, in FIFA, there's this pink slip fucking match, and it's basically like a pink slip would be if you were to have a race, right?
Yeah.
The winner gets to keep the other person's car. This is what goes down in FIFA, right? They exchange cards. Now, these cards are valuable.
Okay.
Like, they'll have, like, this one card of this player that's really rare, and you got to have a bunch of points or credits or whatever to buy this card. So it'd be, like, almost like a rare limited amount of camos, right, that you would trade match per match. I win you, I get that fucking camo from you, right?
Okay.
All right.
That's what they're playing for, right? But these big YouTubers will play each other, and the whole thing's, like, set up and fake, right?
Okay.
So I'll give it like a fake reaction.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I missed that goal.
Okay, got you,
and the
yeah.
kid's like running over and he's like jumping out the window and he's like breaking his chair, like, I lost. Like, the whole thing is staged, right?
Okay.
And I'm just like, this is insane. This is completely fake. The people that are watching it know it's fake, and everyone's happy. What the fuck
That's
is going
that very
on?
fine line where it's almost like the professional wrestling thing where the people know it's fake, but they somehow find it interesting, like it's entertainment.
I don't get it.
Dude, I was so in the WWE. The second I found out that shit was fake, it was over for me.
Really?
I was so into that, man.
Actually, when you're a kid and you find out that the WWF or WWE was fake, you're like, oh, really? Oh.
Not me. When I, like, okay, first of all, I was like, this is fake, right? Like, you kind of knew. And then when you find 100% sure that it's fake, it's like, oh, yeah.
There is that
like,
time where someone tells you that it's fake, and then there's the time when it gets confirmed. And that's a little gray area in between. Like that stupid-ass show that my roommate was watching. This dude came over 5 seconds into it. He's like, this is fake as fuck. Like, this is staged. We were watching some show about some dude that, like, customized cars for celebrities or whatever. He's like, this is fake as shit. And I'm like, oh, I guess it is, huh? Yeah, that would never happen. Remember we watched something where the dude wanted...
Oh, I said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were watching that TV show about the dude that needed to get a Trans Am over to somebody for $70,000.
It just makes no sense. Like, if you watch reality TV, like, these motherfuckers will have conversations, and if you just take a second and let your brain, like, think of how normal people act and react with each other, you're looking at acting.
Yeah.
Like, every time.
Right? If you watch a reality TV show, at the end of the credits, they'll list the writers. Why do you need writers on a reality TV show? It's so stupid.
Dude, the thing that blows my mind is that there is a fucking reality show called fucking Amish Gangsters, or what is it called? Amish, what is it?
I don't know.
It's Amish Mob or something.
Amish Mob. Who's watching that?
I can't think of what the fuck it's called. I think it's called the Amish Mob.
Who's like, Tuesday night, turn up, Amish Mob's on. Like,
I swear
no
to God,
spoilers. I'm getting off Twitter.
like, you're from Toronto, so I don't know if you even know, like, do you have Amish people up there?
Are those Jews?
No, Amish people are
pretty much.
well,
They're like Hebrews, right?
They look like straight off Fiddler on the Roof. But the reason why they look like that is because they're stuck in that same time period.
They don't use electricity. They
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like build their own shitters. Like I don't know. Like,
Yeah, no, we don't have any of that here.
Okay, so these Amish people, right, they're really like hardcore Christians, and their main belief, right, is that they don't want anything modern. They want to live a simple life, right?
No technology, no power.
They want to go out and plow fields and build barns and just do
lots of Eli's. Their names are always like Eli.
Yeah. So this is the Amish, right? They're really strict people. They're really religious people, right? All of a sudden, this fucking reality show is called the Amish Mob, or I'm saying it fucking wrong. I don't know what it is. It's Amish something, but it's like Amish Mob or something like that, right? This TV show comes along trying to convince an audience that there is a mob working within the Amish. Like, there's a drug dealer, and he's going around, and there's this one dude, and he's setting up these fights between the Amish guys, like, in a barn, and people are betting on it and shit. Like, it's insane. Like, what the fuck?
That's really stupid.
Does that show do well in terms of
the show did amazingly well, and on top of it, they did an episode trying to convince the audience, because everyone's like, this is fake, right? They did a whole show dedicated to trying to convince people that it was real. They're like, we know you guys are all saying this is fake. You're not here. Like, the actors and actresses are like, you're not here. You don't know what it's like to be Amish. Like, it was insane. I was fucking, my head hurt.
Yeah. I mean, okay, now all these actors, and if they are actors and actresses, they probably want to work again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that they want to make this Amish gangster show their last thing they've ever done. So they probably have Twitter handles, do they?
I don't know.
We should look at it. If they got Twitter handles, the jig is up.
I wish I knew what the name of the show is. Now it's really bothering me.
What is it, on A&E or something?
The Amish Mob.
It's not the Amish Mob.
Is it on like A&E or TLC? Or
It's on A&E, I think, or something like that.
One of those letters.
Amish Mafia.
Amish Mafia. That's it.
So just look it up.
That's the name.
Just look it up. I guarantee you, if there are other actors on there, like if they have Twitter handles, and they're actors. Dude, I went through that same thing when I watched Blair Witch Project. I watched Blair Witch Project in the theater, and I thought that shit was real.
Yeah, but the difference between, like, the Amish Mafia and, like, fucking Blair Witch is Blair Witch looked like that felt real.
Oh, so the Amish Mafia just is shitty.
No, it's like fucking people running around. I don't know. Maybe I have a different experience with the Amish Mafia thing, because, like, there are Amish people that live around here. Like, we can drive a mile, or it's not a mile, but like an hour one direction and run into Amish people.
Okay.
You probably don't have Amish people in Seattle.
No, we're like, Seattle's like the technological hub of the world. We're not. No, Amish people aren't going to waste their time.
Amish people live in, like, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania.
I thought they'd live in more country, like, spread out type
There's
areas.
a lot of country up here.
Oh, sorry, did not know.
Oh, they only live in like country areas?
Yeah, like, they live a lot in Pennsylvania, South New York, and, like, Ohio and stuff like that.
Maybe there is some in Canada, because we have a lot of farmland here, but it's not where I live. I live in, like, city, straight city, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, there's no Amish people.
So when people hit you up and they're like, and they're talking shit, and they're like, shut up, you're probably in your mom's basement, like, do you just confirm
Dude, I am in
it?
my mom's basement.
Do you just...
I just sit there quiet and I just take it. I have nothing to say.
Interesting you said that. I actually recently looked up my name on Google, and someone from back in like 2010 released my docs, and the information on the docs was completely wrong. It said that I lived in my mom's basement, which is not true. Never was true. Attic, anything. I haven't lived with my mom since I was like 18. And what else did it say? It said that my phone was in my mom's name, which is not true. And it gave my sister's last name that never existed because she never changed her last name. And it was all so false.
Yeah.
But there is this stigma about people living in their mom's basement.
Yeah.
Which is shitty, because, like, what if my mom was having problems and I had to, like, take care of her? So...
Have you ever been in a house and you're like, this is a nice house, but then you go down to the basement and you're like, damn, this is awesome?
No.
You've never been in those houses?
No, I mean, I've seen, like, cool man caves. Man caves are pretty cool.
Dude, I've been in houses that have, like, the basement is, like, where it's at. Like, the basement is, like, the best room in the house.
One of my friends' basement's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like, sometimes, like, living in the basement's the bomb. But,
Yeah.
you know. That's where my office is, or where I'm on the computer a lot, so I get hit up with, like,
yeah, but your basement is so full of clothes, bro. You have so many clothes. Like, I never see you wear the same thing, and I see you all the time because you have his basement. He has, like, a home theater in his basement. He has, like, exercise equipment, and then he has a separate room where he does, like, all his gaming and stuff like that. but the washer and dryer's down there too, and there's just a Nordstrom's like blew up in his house. I never see you shopping for clothes, but you have a million clothes.
Well, I do go shopping for clothes. You know, I don't know. The thing is like, I don't know. So I'll go 1 year and not do a lot of shopping for clothes. Mm-hmm. But then like the next year, like I'll like OD on the shit.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Someone sent me this shirt off my Amazon wish list.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Do you have an Amazon wish list, Mr. Rain?
Do not.
Dude, you should get it.
What is that? So people just buy you stuff?
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. So I have all kinds.
He always talks about it on this show. It's like a hint to everyone watching.
Here's the thing. I never push it. I never like say in a video, I have an Amazon wish list. It's not required. All it is like, it's more so to show your personality. And the way it works is if someone really wants to buy you something off your wish list, they can purchase it and it'll ship to my house without telling that person my address.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be used for people that like get married, but I've seen a lot of porn stars using it. Like a porn star would be like, buy me this bra or something and I'll wear it for a photo shoot. And mostly I just get DVDs and Blu-rays. Like that's like the majority of the stuff I get.
Just to show them what type of like movies you're into.
Yeah.
What is the most expensive thing on your wish list?
Well, I know it's never going to get purchased, but there is an 80-inch plasma on my wish list. But I know it's never going to get purchased.
How much is it?
It's like $7,000.
You put that on your wish list?
Here's the thing. I'm not expecting anybody to buy anything off that list. I never push it. I never am like, it's not a requirement. I'm still going to do what I do. But every once in a while, someone bought me a mouse pad, and every once in a while I'll get like a Blu-ray in the mail. I'm like, hey, thanks. It's cool. I'm not forcing it down anybody's throat, but I'll take it.
They doesn't even tell you whenever somebody buys it, or does it pop up in the mail?
It just pops up in the mail.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to get a laptop.
Whoever sent me this Run Seattle shirt, thank you. I'm wearing it right now.
You don't even know who sent you that?
No, that's one shitty thing. I always like try to like say a shout out on Twitter, be like, whoever sent me Pulp Fiction on Blu-ray, thank you from the bottom of my heart. But it doesn't say who sent it to you.
Oh, that's kind of crappy.
Yeah, but whoever did do it, thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to get a laptop exactly like that one, and I can't. Because all the new... for those of you that don't know, my laptop shit the bed. And what I did is I plugged in the wrong fucking cord. I plugged in the cord that goes to my Bose speaker thing, right?
Okay.
And I plugged that into the laptop, and it fried it. It just started... I smelled it.
I don't... Okay.
You don't what?
I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand, like, plugging in the wrong cord fried your computer. There's, like, something there.
It's the voltage, man.
The voltage.
It's the voltage? That's all
Yeah.
it is? Okay.
Like, I know with my sister's iPad, she plugged in her phone with her iPad charger, and then now she can only charge it with that iPad charger. If you tries her iPhone, it takes, like, 2 hours for, like, 1%.
That's shitty.
That's crappy, yeah. So she can only use that iPad charger for her phone.
But why the fuck would they? Why would they make it so if I plug the wrong cord in, like the thing is going to explode? I don't get it.
Well, I don't think they're purposely doing it like that. I think it's just
They should fucking.
It's not like there's a sensor in there that says if water gets on this, we should blow the thing up.
It shouldn't have a fucking cord that multiple things can fit. It should have a unique cord.
What was it? Was it USB, HDMI? What was it?
It's the fucking round thing. The
power?
The round power cord.
Oh.
I plugged in the wrong one and it.
That sucks.
But anyhow, what's even worse than that is for Christmas, I got my girlfriend a laptop and it's got Windows 8 on it.
Okay.
Have you ever fucked with Windows 8?
No. I'm a Mac. You converted me to Mac.
Dash.
Okay, this is what I don't understand, right? Since the beginning of time, they've been trying to turn cell phones, right, into computers, right? We're going to take this cell phone and we're going to turn it into a computer. You're going to be able to get on Google. You're going to be able to get on Skype. You're going to be able to do all these things right on this little cell phone. We're going to make it a fucking computer, right?
Right.
You know what these motherfuckers did with Windows 8?
What?
They turned a computer into a fucking cell phone. I'm not joking you. It's like apps and shit. They went backwards.
Yeah.
I want to fucking slap these stupid fucks. Melissa's got this laptop, right? And I'm on it, and she's like, I don't know how to do stuff. And normally, like, I have to teach her how to do stuff because, you know, not everyone knows everything about computers. My girlfriend's not like some computer genius, right? I need to help her every once in a while on the computer. I get on the thing, and I'm like, oh, see, these are just apps and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you get to the homepage, right? I just start losing it. Like, Windows 8 is the worst fucking thing in the world.
Dude, you gotta go Mac, bro.
Dude, and then these stupid motherfuckers are tweeting at me. They're like, you know what? It's not that bad once you figure it out. Who wants to figure it out? I already know how to use a fucking computer.
Well, I think they should have an option that you can still use, like Windows 7.
Yes!
Windows 8 costs less than Windows 7, which is really weird.
Because it's shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. No one wants... Man, I can't do that.
I hate how, like, when new technologies, like you said, get worse. Like, okay, I'll give you the Mac version, okay? Final Cut 7 for the Mac operating system is amazing. Like, the shit you can do. You can make a fucking Pixar movie with that program. It's easy, but it's also, if you want to get complicated, you can get complicated. It's awesome, right? The new version on the, like, latest thing, Final Cut X or whatever it is, it's stupid. It's like iMovie. It's like fucking low-level free editing software that sucks.
I don't understand it. Why do they go backwards? Like, why do they... And then the other thing that I don't understand is, like, sometimes they will change shit.
That doesn't need changing.
That doesn't need changing. Yeah. They will take something that millions of people have learned how to use, and they're like, you know what? Why don't we just alter everything so they have to relearn it? Why? You're not getting any different result from the finished product. Yeah. It's the same fucking thing. I'm still clicking on this video and hitting play and watching it. Like, what did you do different?
On my iPad, right? I was doing this trick when I play Candy Crush where you move the time forward so it gives you more lives, right? Well, I was moving the time forward so much that my iPad was a little notification saying that this update was coming, and it was like 3 updates down the road. So you're planning for 3 future updates.
Yeah. That's insane.
Why don't you just fix it now?
That's insane.
But they can't fix it now because then if they can't improve something, then why would anybody buy the next product?
All
like
right.
They literally hold back innovation so that they release it a little bit of time. Like the iPhone 6...
Wow.
Were we bothering you?
He just got swatted by a doorbell.
No, when I opened up that Amish Mafia page, I just had the page open and it just started playing random ass music now. That's weird.
So
All right, I'll take it.
So, I see you got a GTA. Do you play GTA 5 at all?
A little bit. I'm actually working on a video with one of my friends, but it's taken like a really long time to put out.
What are you trying to do? Trick shot?
No, definitely not. No, just I have a really funny friend, and he's a pretty funny guy. So, I mean,
so I hit a trick shot on GTA.
Yeah, you did. That was
I sniped a fucking dude out of a jet with a sniper on GTA.
I hate to break it to you, man, but that's not a trick shot. But
it was a trick, dude. It was a trick.
Magic was involved.
Well, okay, so I didn't spin. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man, you got to spin. If there's no spin.
So, what happened today on GTA is apparently there was like this whole problem where there's modders and people giving away billions of dollars to other people. And so if you look at GTA from a currency economy standpoint, GTA was fucked. Like everyone had billions of dollars.
Yep.
Through either giving money away or exploits or whatever. And so they somehow went in and figured it out and took away all of the modded money. So I went from $340 million to $10 million.
Yeah, Mike hit me up on Skype. Because I haven't been on GTA yet, right? So I don't know what the deal is. But he's like, yeah, dude, like, so they took away billions of dollars that I had, but I still have like 80 million.
You know what's? But here's the thing: people were tweeting me. Listen to this. There are people that actually spent money on those little transaction cards, and Rockstar brought them down to 0.
That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So they paid for their fake money, basically?
Yeah, and then Rockstar took the money away.
Damn.
Dude, that whole system's fucked. Like, I've never seen... Okay, first of all, before I start complaining about Grand Theft Auto 5... Little disclaimer, like Grand Theft Auto 5 is the best game that is out currently right now, 2014. There's not a better game than Grand Theft Auto 5, right? So I don't want to fucking like talk shit about the game without saying this is the best game, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about GTA 5 is there's been so many fucking exploits. There's been it almost seems fake. It seems like Rockstar's fucking with everybody. Like,
well, the Grand Theft Auto series in a whole has always been glitchy, and that's been just on a single player level. So when you introduce multiplayer into it and people messing with everybody else, then shit's gonna hit the fan.
I seen a fucking video of Speedy or I don't know, one of those motherfuckers over at the crew. They were
One of those motherfuckers.
They were flying around in pink jets.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could like color a jet.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. So like when there's when there's a new patch, that people are like, oh, they got rid of the exploits. No, that's just a new influx of new exploits.
Yeah.
I don't know. The news that I got is that they're going to release a different game mode called Sandbox, and what that means is that money's not an object, and you can buy anything you want, and everyone else can just buy whatever they want, and it's going to be like that.
And you could just murk.
You can just murk, you just do whatever.
So Rain,
they're pretty much saying that money is an issue in Grand Theft Auto, so we're going to take the money aspect out of it.
Whoa! What a giant metaphor for real life.
Okay.
Rockstar has turned into communists.
Sure.
They're taking away all the money. They're killing capitalism.
Uh-huh.
And they're making everyone completely equal. That is some fucking Stalin shit.
Yeah.
They're turning I don't even know if Stalin was a communist. Maybe I got that wrong. That is some Russian shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's going to be a separate game mode, but that's what's going to happen.
That's crazy. They're fucking with world politics. So, other than Call of Duty, what games do you play currently?
Call of Duty.
See,
and are you still playing Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I'm depressed, dude. Every day I wake up all depressed. And
here's the thing. He tweeted. He was tweeted the other day. He was saying something about like, I'm done trick shotting. Like I don't want to do it anymore.
I hate it. I really do.
Like I don't like doing this anymore. You know what? The greatest thing about that is when I read that tweet, I was like, I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to not want to make a troll video, but then have an audience expect it. I know what it's like to be like, I don't want to do a drama. Or I don't care about this story.
Can I say a good metaphor to make it all better? Because I've went through that where I'm like, I don't want to knife anymore in Call of Duty. Do something else for a week and come back to it. Like being underwater sucks, but if you go grab some air for a minute, then you can go back and dive.
But my channel name is Trickshotting.
My channel name's Only Use Me Blade. So go figure.
My channel name is Drama Alert.
I'm saying all my fans, man, they'll dislike a video if there's no trick shotting in the specific video. They're pretty crazy, man. Yeah. They're ruthless when it comes to
the trick shotting fans are the craziest motherfuckers ever, dude. When I said I was turning Thrust into a knifing team, it was just a joke, but I got such a high off of the tears of 13-year-olds, I couldn't let it go.
Hey, man, I actually love the 13-year-olds because down the road, they're going to be here for me longer.
Yeah.
Now the rest are going to ditch me, go off to college or whatever the hell they want to do. 13-year-olds are going to be like 15, so they're going to still be here. Yeah. But I appreciate them.
I've often thought about that. Like, what if when these people grow up, like PewDiePie, when PewDiePie's like fans get out of the retard hospital, like what's going to happen? Like honestly, and that's not a jab at PewDiePie. You know what I mean? He has an audience, but like when if your audience is extremely young, eventually that audience is going to grow up.
Here's the thing: if you met any one of the cast of Saved by the Bell today, you'd be like, "What's up, dude? I used to watch your show all the time." Right. I've been on YouTube for 5 years. Right. Uh-huh. I have people that are like 21 now that are like hitting me up. And they're like, dude, I used to watch all of your videos. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like 16 back then. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, you know.
So you think that your fans grow up with you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Think about it like WWE. There's still some like 30-year-olds still watching that, still into that. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's more went towards like the children viewing. You know what I mean? Like they made it so much more into kids now. Before, like, you know, they'd swear and stuff on TV, but now they completely cut that out. And it's more...
Speaking of children with cerebral palsy, have you seen Wolf of Wall Street yet?
I want to.
Dude, Dude, I saw it.
You're an idiot.
Why am I an idiot?
Because I was going to invite you to fucking go.
I want to go.
Who did you go?
I watched it in my room. I got a web link to it.
Oh.
So I want to watch it on the big screen. Like, I want to watch it on the big screen.
Yeah, I was hitting you up yesterday or whatever day it was, and I was like, let's go see that, and then I got busy with Drum Alert.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I watched it on my iPad.
Here's the problem,
quality.
though. It's 3 fucking hours long.
Dude, it doesn't feel like it.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's awesome. I was tired when I started watching it, and it kept my interest to keep me awake. And I
Is it that good?
It's great, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I like
great.
nothing but like perfect things about
Dude,
that.
it's a great fucking movie. Like
have you seen what the fuck? What was he in?
Gatsby.
Gatsby. Have
I've
you
not
seen Gatsby?
No.
Ah, dude, it's so good.
First off, okay. Wolf of Wall Street is Martin Scorsese, who's like an amazing director. This is an amazing story, and Leonardo DiCaprio murders it.
We're gonna see it tomorrow. Then
Okay,
tomorrow at
All right.
1. I think
Tomorrow
1
it
p.m.
is.
dude, it's great, dude. It really is a good movie.
You gonna be up?
Sure, why not?
You said that like you're not gonna be up.
I said sure. What? How's that? How is sure mean no? I don't.
You're like sure, yeah. I don't know, I
yeah,
don't know.
sure. I'll be up.
I don't know. There's just something came off you like fucking. I'm not gonna be up.
No, I'm looking forward to spending $13.50 for popcorn and soda.
Yeah, why is that so fucked up? Dude, one fucking person to go to the movies is about $25.
Yeah. What's shitty about this dude?
Insane.
I was like, he got this big fucking popcorn, and I asked him, I was like, hey, once you're done with the popcorn, like once you murder this fucking 50-gallon drum of popcorn, can I refill it? Because if you buy the big one, they refill it for free.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. I'm like, why the fuck not?
No. You fucking. The first time we went to the movie theater, he was like, it was me, you, and Scott, and you're like, dude, you want to just get the big one and share it? I'm like, dude, I'm not sharing my fucking popcorn.
Yeah.
Right? That was the first thing. And then you were like, well, when you're done eating it, can I refill it? I'm like, no, dude, I'm paying like $7 for this fucking popcorn. $8.
It's like 13 something for the popcorn and soda.
Right.
That's
so
insane.
Whatever the fuck I'm paying for this
So
popcorn,
it's 25.
I'm eating almost the whole fucking thing while I'm watching the movie. Then I'm refilling that bitch and taking it home to eat later and feed to the family.
Okay, so it's $10 for the movie if it's not 3D or IMAX. It's just a regular movie, $10, right?
Keemstar, the popcorn winner.
That plus 13, so it's like 23 and some change or whatever. And so if 4 people go to the movie, that's $100. So it costs $100 to go to the fucking movies.
That's insane. Dude, I remember when it used to cost like $20 to go to the movies. That's like how much your ticket was, popcorn, everything, and a girlfriend.
Yeah. You know what?
That's insane.
Have you ever seen this? Like, there's like a cliche in movies. This, like, sometimes there's stuff in movies that would never happen in real life. Have you seen the thing where the dude will cut the bottom of the popcorn out and like put his dick in it?
Yeah.
So that the girl will like, first off,
That's okay. First of all, that's not in the movies.
Yeah, it is.
That's like in pornos, bro.
It's not in pornos.
Yes, it is in pornos. You need to stop watching porn.
I'm not watching pornos. I'm not watching.
What movie?
I'm not
does
watching.
What movie does the dude put his dick in the bottom of the popcorn?
Have you ever seen that in a porno? No.
No.
But you know it's there. Not in pornos.
No, because I've seen a porno where the dude put his dick in the bottom of a pizza or some shit.
Big sausage pizza. I know what that is, but
That's what I'm saying. How do you know that?
No, but listen though. You've never seen a porno where a dude sticks his dick in the popcorn thing, right?
You've never seen a movie where the dude puts.
Yes, I have. One of the American Pies.
Okay, but that's the only movie.
American Reunion. At the end of the movie, he puts his dick. You know this. I've never seen it in the porno either, but you've seen it before, which means you've seen it in regular movies.
You have to name the movies.
American Reunion.
American
Reunion.
One movie.
At the end of American Reunion.
One movie.
That's all you need.
You were saying movies. Dude.
Movie. I
Rain,
apologize.
Is he saying plural?
The movie. We've seen it before, though.
The original statement was this, though.
You're fucking busting my balls over an S at the end of a
Yes!
word? Oh, my God. I'm sure there's another movie where some dude fucking fillets popcorn.
No, we got to go back to the original claim
That's
from
what
you.
you're busting my balls over?
The original claim from you is like there'll be stuff in movies that will never happen in real life.
So if I come up with another mainstream movie where that happens, a non-porno mainstream movie
then
where that happens.
Makes sense.
Fuck, let me rack my brain. I'll come up with it. Next fucking topic. I can't believe you're busting my balls over a letter. That's all it is. You forego the ridiculousness of it, and now you're just fucking focusing on the letter, on an S at the end of it.
It's just the way you said it. It was like there's a thing.
Not every movie.
You said something like there's this thing that commonly happens in movies that would never happen in real life.
Of course, that doesn't commonly happen. It's not as common as a fruit stand getting knocked over in a car chase.
I've never seen it in a porno, but I definitely feel like I've seen it somewhere.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's one of those, you know what I mean? It's like it's there. You've seen it somewhere. I think it was in a
skit too. I think actually, yeah, it was like in a Saturday Night Live skit.
I don't even know how to look that up. If I go to Google, how do you look that up? Like, there's a website that's dedicated to popcorn head. Like, there's nobody keeping track of that shit.
Someone out there will be. I promise you that. There's always one weirdo somewhere.
We are the #1 source for all popcorn head movies. We keep a very, very strict database.
You're hanging out with the BadKidCast. We're going to be right back
Google that,
after this. And we're back. So, what is the verdict?
The verdict on what?
Popcorn head.
There is. Do we even know if this is in here or no?
Well, so this is what happened.
Okay.
There's a giant gap in the video footage, right?
The audio's got to stay, though.
The audio's going to stay.
Okay.
All right. But the actual video footage, for some reason, didn't record. Something happened. We'll keep the audio footage, right?
Okay, perfect. Okay. So I did some Google searching, probed around, and there is not one place where I can find a list of movies where the popcorn dick in the box trick occurs. So the only one that I can remember is American Reunion at the end. And besides that, I guess I succeed or bow down to you or whatever you want to call it.
So about things that happen in movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't happen in real life. Here's the one thing that always was like, this never happens, and that's the slow clap.
Yeah, the slow clap isn't. The slow clap.
Slow clap. You know how they're like,
and then
everyone joins in. Yeah. They're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's always out of sync. If you even try to do it, it'd be out of sync.
You'd be an asshole if you tried to do that. Like, imagine being in a restaurant and like a waiter tells off somebody that slapped her child, and one dude starts clapping. You'd be like, "Sit the fuck down, stop."
Well, I've actually like started a clap.
No, you did.
Yes, I've started it multiple times.
What's one situation where you started the clap?
One time at church, believe it or not.
At church.
Keem at church. This is going to be special.
So I was raised Catholic, right?
Okay.
So, the priest goes up and he says what he needs to say. He does like the thing, right? So I don't know how old I was. I'm probably 12 or something like that. So just to fuck with everyone, I started to like clap after the end of his monologue or whatever the fuck it's called. Eulogy. I think it's called the eulogy. I don't know what it's called.
A special monologue, pretty much. Yeah.
During church, like if you're Catholic, the priest comes out and he tells a story at like in the middle of the mass, right? Mm-hmm. And he like tries to teach a lesson from the Bible and puts it in his own metaphors or whatever, right? So at the end of that thing, like bells ring or some shit, right? And then everybody goes and they do something else because it's all organized. You're Catholic, right?
No,
you never went to Catholic church.
Mm-mm.
Wow, you're going to hell. So
I'll see you there. I'll save you a spot.
I'm joking, obviously, but so anyhow, I was a kid and I started clapping, and everyone else joined in, and no one was supposed to clap.
That's awesome. I saw this internet meme, right, and it's a bucket list of awesome things to do before you go, right? Mm-hmm. And they're all things that you could easily do within the hour, okay?
Yeah.
One of them is make vanilla pudding and put it in a mayonnaise jar and just eat it in public.
Right.
Another one is run into a store, ask people what year it is, and yell out, "The machine worked," and then run out. I'm trying to think of what are some other ones, but there's actually some pretty cool ones that I kind of want to do.
Melissa showed me
I like the vanilla pudding, man. Yeah. I like that.
Vanilla pudding in a mayonnaise jar? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
My girlfriend showed me this new thing today that she saw on Facebook or whatever. And you put died on, and then you put your birthday in, and whatever the first Wikipedia thing that pops up was your past life. obviously there's no merit to this fucking thing. It's just for fun, right?
Okay.
And
Doesn't sound like fun at all.
Apparently, right, I put in my birthday and I put in like, died on my birthday, right? And I was a British politician.
See, I don't buy that. I don't buy that shit because here's the thing.
It's not real. It's for fun.
I know. I understand that. But see, everyone thinks that they were like a king or something in their previous life. What about the people that like shoveled up elephant shit?
Yeah. Well, you're not going to go to like you're not going to go to a goddamn like, what do you call it? A palm reader or whatever. And they're not going to tell you, yeah, you were a slave that got beaten.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is they have to tell you some grand thing because no one wants to hear that, okay?
Right.
That's why, okay, there's this story about people that appraise baseball cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the top person that's like the king of appraising baseball cards, people keep on coming at him like, it is in your best interest to, if someone brings you a really fancy baseball card, to say how amazing it is. If you were to tell the truth and say, hey, this card's a piece of shit, then you actually be looked down upon on being an appraiser when you're actually doing your job.
Right.
Yeah.
So appraisers have to say things are worth more than what they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's kind of like a mechanic. A mechanic has to say things are fucked up when everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's the business.
Yeah.
The whole thing's fucked up. You got drips coming down your face.
This fucking Tim Hortons is a problem.
I think you just don't know how to drink.
I have a drinking problem.
You got a drinking problem. Well, I've never liked the lids on the Tim Hortons.
Lids are stupid.
Dude, the fucking lids on the Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I'm not cheating. Tim Hortons is my first love. But every once in a while, I need to switch it up. I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts. They have like lids that like come out. It's like a fucking snout on the top of the thing. It's awesome.
A snout?
I don't know how. I was trying to think of how to say it. It's like elevated out.
That's nice.
It's like a fucking.
I think they need to make coffee where you just inject it at this point. I mean, that's pretty much what it's coming to.
You'd miss
The
the
coffee
whole.
tastes good.
Yeah, you'd miss the taste.
Yeah.
You miss
It's
the
like
taste.
there's a lot of things that you
So,
can take.
Dunkin' Donuts, every once in a while, they'll have like this extreme offensive coffee or whatever. Like, it's literally like you pretty much have to sign a waiver for it, and it's bomb, and it has you going.
What?
Serious.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts like seasonally. Okay, think about how often the McRib comes to McDonald's. This is how often this drink comes to Dunkin' Donuts, and it's like
What is it called?
it's like extreme heart failure coffee. I don't know. It's like something stupid
Heart
like that.
failure?
It's like no, seriously. It's like there's like warning labels on the shit. It's like a really high potency. If your gas is 92, this is like 117 octane.
So, okay, before the big phase of like energy drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had these energy creamers. Have you ever seen those
No,
things?
in certain gas stations, yeah.
Yeah. So like senior year in high school, before we would go to school,
Mm-hmm.
like we wouldn't buy shit. We'd go into the 7-Eleven or Wilson Farms or whatever the fuck it was, right? And we would just take a bunch of those creamers and just do shots of them, and we'd be fucking wired all day at school.
Yeah.
We didn't have to buy anything. You just walk in and grab the free fucking creamers.
You know what? You know what I've been doing, and this actually helped me in my last 3 gameplays. I actually put G Fuel in my coffee.
G Fuel.
Dude, that tastes gross.
It actually tastes okay.
G Fuel and coffee?
Yeah, it tastes pretty good actually, and it had me. The thing with G Fuel, like I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but the thing with G Fuel that I like is that it gets me like attentive, but I don't have a crash, and I don't feel like feel like shit afterwards.
I finally decided
I agree.
to work with a sponsor.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who?
I'm gonna work with Control Freaks.
Oh, nice.
I hit him up. I finally said, you know what? I'm gonna work with you.
The only people I really work with is Scuff.
Scuff is. I work with all 3 of those people, dude. Gamma, Control Freak, and Scuff, and they're all amazing. I love their like. The people I talk to. From those companies, they're all really nice people.
Scuff. The people at Scuff are the shit. They're
You know
awesome.
Scotty, right? He's super nice.
I've talked to
Duncan.
Scotty, but I'm more of a. I've dealt with Duncan more.
It's like, okay, so Scuff is like a great product and everything, but like when you go to events, like there's a lot of younger people. Like Duncan's a little older. Like I the few times that I've hung out with
He approaches it
him,
more professionally.
Now, I was just gonna say it's cool to like party with Duncan. Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
I a lot of times the business shit can just it doesn't even matter compared to like having a couple beers with someone. You know what I mean? Like that's That's, in my opinion, more valuable than anything. And like Duncan understands that. Like, remember the first time we chilled with Duncan? He took us out to eat somewhere, right?
When Seattle?
And there was the crazy bitch.
Oh,
remember the
that
crazy
was awesome.
bitch?
That was awesome. Yes.
And then we hung out with Duncan, and then there was like some shit going on in that hotel, like in the lobby or something. I don't know. Every time I've ever hung out with Duncan from Scuff, it's been good times.
Yep.
It's been good times.
Absolutely.
So that's why I like Scuff.
Yeah, I mean, I like Duncan, and I actually like the product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
like, I don't know. So anyhow, you know,
and why does Turtle Beach not really work with YouTubers? You notice that?
Turtle Beach went mainstream. They feel like, look, we're gonna get a hold of all the kids that shop at Walmart. Bam, that's our market.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
And Scuff was like, okay, well, here's these people on YouTube that have this community base. These are the serious fuckers about the game. We're gonna market to them, and it's brilliant, really.
Well, I think the thing is, I don't think you could have a Scuff controller in a Best Buy.
We don't want it in a Best Buy.
We don't want it, but also you can't really a thing that's so customizable like that. You couldn't really have it in a store. You know,
It would be great for.
I guess for like two standard stuff, like maybe a Y and an A. That's what most people do get on their Scuffs. No, left A, right Y. I'm pretty sure that's what most people get.
Yeah.
It would be great for Scuff to have their products in like bigger stores. Sure, 100% it would be. But for us, I think we're all a little bit of hipsters. We kind of want that stuff for us. Like when I first saw an Elgato in Best Buy, I was like,
You know.
I don't want other people to have that.
Yeah, no, true. You know what I think would actually make Scuff like even better? If I were to get a list of people that play Call of Duty, right, and I go by their house and be like, listen, sign this form. I'm giving you a Scuff for a week, and I'm going to come back and pick it up, or you can buy it. So let them play it. I guarantee you, everyone that's used a Scuff before, they like love it. They can't play on anything else.
Yeah. Dude, I've been playing with my Xbox One controller. I'm always smashing the back like there's nothing there. It's really weird.
I feel like by now someone has been able to like take the Xbox One controller to the garage and figure something out. You would think.
Yeah,
but
this company has. I saw it the other day. They actually added paddles already to the back of the One.
Nice.
Well, I saw.
They look really weird. They're like semicircles.
I saw a video on how to disassemble the Xbox One, and where the Xbox controller apparently you can disassemble it in like 5 minutes. It takes like a good half hour to disassemble an Xbox One controller.
Wow.
There's like 17 different screws or something.
They made it super hard?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. But anyhow, guess how I got involved in the fucking Control Freak thing, right? I saw a video from T. Martin where he had a collection of them, and I was just like, I want to collect them.
You want to collect them?
I don't want to use the product. I just want to collect them. I want to have like
a good product too, man.
I just want to have a giant wall. Of,
what are some things that you've collected before, or do you collect anything?
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to collect rocks. I used to collect different stuff. As I got older, if there was something I wanted to collect, I would just buy every single one of them. So it would the whole art of trying to collect them would be over like that.
You know what I've been secretly collecting for about 2 years now?
It's not a secret if you tell us.
Well, I'm breaking story.
Ooh.
The electric key cards they give you at hotels.
You collect those?
Yeah, because I got some cool ones. I got some ones from some pretty awesome hotels. I got when I went to the Call of Duty pre-release thing. The card literally is a ghost card.
That's cool.
There's some Hyatts in there. I shouldn't even have those in there. Those are lame. But you know what my dad collected?
What?
My dad had.
You told me this. Matchboxes.
Matchbooks. Like every single place he ever went, he would always get a couple matchbooks from there. And he actually had them separated by different countries. Like he had matchbooks from Africa.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But when we were moving,
did he go to Africa or did he have them mailed?
No. Like when he traveled to Africa, he got that.
Why did he go to Africa?
I don't know. He traveled the world.
Why?
Because that's what people do when they want to live an awesome life. Is they try to go to every country they can.
So your dad traveled the world.
Not specifically for matchbooks. I'm just saying during his travels. He was
okay, but your dad traveled the world. Now, how old? Your dad passed. How old were you when your dad passed?
6.
You were 6, so you didn't have enough time to like really chat with him.
No, not at all.
Okay, so why did he travel the world?
Because he wanted to see the world. That's what you do.
He wanted to see the world, so he just went. Like he wasn't doing anything in Africa.
Well, he did this thing where he developed basically what's now is called the ATM. Okay.
Okay.
He worked on the team that developed the concept of electronic banking through telephone systems, so that people could do banking at any time through a machine at any location.
So your dad did this like amazing thing.
Yeah.
And you're a YouTuber.
Man, he was all into like electronics and stuff. Like he was like before his time when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay, so now your dad lived in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Was Seattle at that time, like in the 80s, was he in the right place to be doing that type of, because that seems
absolutely.
Did he move there or did he always live there?
I believe he was born in Chicago and then he moved there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so apparently here's the thing, like whenever my mom has me meet like old family friends or whatever, like I shit you not, they start crying because they're like, dude, you look so much like Joe. It's crazy. And I'm just like, they're freaked out because it looks like a living version of him, you know?
Oh.
So apparently my dad was the man, like, and he liked his wine. So
he liked to drink wine.
Apparently, yeah, he was into like he's very Italian and his mother was Italian and like.
Well, you know what's crazy? You love to travel.
I love to travel. Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cool to have key cards. Like I can look at the key cards and be like, oh yeah, this like I have the key card from Dallas. Remember when we went to Dallas? I have that key card. It wasn't that great of a hotel or anything, but it's cool to look at that and as a souvenir. The problem with the match thing, like I don't know why you collected matchbooks, is that one time we were moving stuff around the attic and like a box got caught on fire. Because we were like moving stuff around, and so when you move a box full of matchbooks, some of them are going to strike, and if one strikes, the whole thing's whoop, just lights up. So
the problem with them is they're very flammable.
Yeah, very flammable. Someone needs to put a little mark on that.
So Rain, what exactly do you collect? Do you collect anything?
Not really, man.
No.
I can't think.
Clips?
Well, I guess clips, dude. I mean, I guess that counts. But do you mean like now or when I was younger?
No.
Just whatever.
Now I literally collect nothing. But I was into like, I mean, when I was like 10, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! If that counts. I mean, I don't know.
What is that?
Dude,
it's some sort of card game.
Oh, okay.
I had to have every single Ninja Turtle. Had to. And I went and found one. I found one at my dad's.
Nice.
It was still there.
Oh,
it was
so
the little orange.
Apparently,
fucking dinosaur.
Do you remember the what is it called? What are those? The Beanie Babies?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently
we were just talking about this shit.
When were we just talking about
Me, my girlfriend, and her friend were just talking about this
because
it's
all in the news right now about the Beanie Babies. Apparently now they're worth hella, right?
Yeah, they're starting to like skyrocket again.
So check this out. My roommate Josh,
mm-hmm.
when he heard that on the radio, like we were going out to get Tim Hortons, he heard that shit on the radio. And immediately called his mom because he collected them as a kid, and he like made it a point to have like all of them. So he has like all the Beanie Babies.
If he has the fucking
he has the
purple,
Princess
Di one.
Yeah, he has the Princess Di one.
It's supposed to be worth like $300,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
That's why. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he called her. His mom's actually gonna fly in like within the next couple of weeks, and he's like, "Mom, when you come, bring me my boxes of Beanie Babies."
That's insane. He's got to get the protector for the fucking thing.
I don't know. I thought it was first off, I thought it was hilarious because when he was talking to his mom, he had sunglasses on, and we were in the whatever restaurant it is. Doesn't matter. He was basically in a restaurant talking as if he's a fucking stockbroker trying to close this Beanie Baby deal, and I thought it was the funniest thing of all time. He's like, we got to have those tags on there. Are you serious? Get those tags.
My mom's friend, right, lived up the road. All right, when the Beanie Baby craze started picking up, and like these Beanie Baby, do you know about Beanie Babies?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Like little stuffed animals or whatever.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Anyhow, they ended up taking these Beanie Babies, and they ended